Hello, how's it going? I thought I'd try something new on my YouTube channel. I got a green screen effect going on. I thought I'd try something different for a change instead of talking from my regular background and do something different for once. So yeah, I was looking on my YouTube account just yesterday and I've got 13 subscribers now, which is fantastic by the way. Thanks a lot for the people that have subscribed to my channel. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for making my day. I really appreciate it. But that's besides the point. And I'm sorry I'm rubbing my eyes because I'm kind of tired. So I was on my YouTube account yesterday, and someone sent me a someone subscribed to my channel, but I don't know who he is, and I want to thank the person properly. I want to know the name, but I'm just going to say thank you for sending me the subscription. I don't know how to pronounce your name just yet, but in the next video, keep a watch for it. I will pronounce your name properly. Until then, I want to thank you personally because you were my 13th subscriber, and I appreciate it. I met her on Twitter. She's a friend of mine. We met just today, and we were talking about YouTube channels, and she said, "Oh, I'm a big fan of your YouTube channel," but I never mentioned to her that I made a YouTube channel because it was the first time I met her, and I was kind of surprised that she liked the video. And I said, "Well, which video do you like?" Because I made like, well, this is 37 now. I've made 36 before. She goes, "The one where you're talking to her, your fan is saying you're thanking him for subscribing to you." I was like, "Okay, thank you, thanks very much, I appreciate it." So I've got another fan. I had another one before. I've got 3 fans that like my videos and like what I do. You know what I mean? So today's been a pretty good day. You know, I went out. I got some gummy bears. I got a Monster to drink, and I sat outside with this little little parking bench outside where my house is. Well, not my house exactly. Outside where the house is. And I sat down and had my food, and I came back in. And I downloaded some video games on my PlayStation Vita, which is behind me charging right now. I'd show it to you, but it's behind me charging with this because I was on it playing some games, and the power went down, so I'm charging it right now as we speak. Sorry, so I'm gonna keep this short because I'm gonna keep most of my videos 4 to 7 minutes long. I saw X-Men Apocalypse with my mom on Sunday. I wanted to say Monday, but that would have been wrong. I saw it on Sunday with my mom. We went to go see it together, and it was a great film. I don't care what people are saying about it. They get so much hate for it, but I saw it with my mom, and it was a great film. I liked everything about it from beginning to end. It did have that, like I said to my mom, it did have that. If you remember the old, not the old one, but the one with Brendan Fraser in it, it had that mummy returns feeling to it. You know what I mean? Some evil guy in Egypt, a false god called Apocalypse, and they worshipped him, and that had a cool opening scene to it. I was sat there and I'm literally thinking in my head, it's the mummy because it's so similar. And then it gets to the best parts of the film where Apocalypse introduces himself to the new cast of the new X-Men of that timeline, and he's recruiting new horsemen to take over the world, and he wants to make the world a better place in his image, the way he sees it. And I thought that was great. That was a great part. I also like the part when they brought in Wolverine into the part, and people were really excited for that part of the film because he wasn't supposed to make an appearance because he recently turned down the role, but at least that's what he said in the interview anyway. But we got Wolverine, and it was a good scene. It wasn't any long. I guess that's the thing that kind of bugged me, that Hugh Jackman wasn't in the movie that long, but long enough to just say, "Holy crap, that was a good scene." I mean, he comes out of the cage, and for a PG-13 film, for that moment right there, it feels like a rated R film. Just that moment right there, when he just totally gets the crap out of those guys, and I'm thinking, why are you still shooting at Wolverine when two, he can't die, and one, he can't die, and two, he has a healing factor. You can't take him down. If I was the last god, I would have like, hey, I give up, I'm done. And he might have let me live, but you know what? He was in rage mode when he had the helmet on, and they did something to his mind where he just went totally ballistic, and he killed all them soldiers like it was nothing. And he didn't just do it like he normally did. He was spinning, he was flipping, he was just running into them, taking them out one at a time like it was nothing. So then Jean Grey's new character, the younger Jean Grey, she does something with his mind, takes the helmet off, and he just runs us into the wilderness, never to be seen from again. Now, this is the thing that bugged me. They had Wolverine, they didn't use him that much, and he could have been a real help against the Apocalypse, because in the cartoon, you see him fighting in the cartoon way longer than the movie, but hey, to each his own, you know what I mean? We still had Quicksilver, and I'm glad they brought him back in, because he was a great, like people said in most of the reviews, he really did steal the show. Great performance. I love every moment of that scene when the building explodes and he just whizzes around and saves everyone. He even manages to save the dog with the pizza attached to his mouth, and I thought that was funny. And then there was this great scene at the end. I didn't quite understand it. If you can fill me in, I didn't really understand that part. That they took some of Wolverine's DNA and they had some other mutants DNA, and they were I guess they're trying to make another mutant. So there's another X-Men movie coming out. They haven't given us a release date yet, and I will keep my eye out for the new X-Men movie that comes out probably next year, is my guess. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this short, get to the point. I loved it. I don't care what anyone else says. I loved it. It was a good film. And to those people that didn't like it, that you must not go watch the movie again and understand what it's about, because it's a really good film. I don't know why you didn't like it, and you know, this is just my opinion. So you got my review of the X-Men Apocalypse movie. For me, 2 thumbs way up. I loved it. Goodbye, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.